Hey guys, it's Kazi here, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about the EX part for the 10th year anniversary of Dokkan Battle. So, for starters, of course, we have an EX. This is a very, very important part of the anniversary right here. This is the 10th anniversary, which is a really, really big one. The last time we had one was the 7th anniversary, which 7 is just a really, really big number for Dragon Ball Z and in general the world. So, let's just go ahead and just pop right into this. Of course, we get a nice little banner. Um, I was expecting something along the lines of this, not for EX. I just want to make that clear. I predict this. Most people predicted this like weeks ago, right? As soon as we saw, what do you call it, the Goku and Glorio cards and stuff like that, we were like, yeah, we're gonna have a Diamond Golden Week. But no, we're probably not going to. I think this is just going to be like the pseudo Daima celebration. We're going to get a little bit more into it when we get the bigger data download in a little bit. But a lot of the free to play cards, like the Daima Goku and Vegeta, they've been slowly getting awakenings and stuff like that. It would not surprise me if this is actually the celebration where they go ahead and give them both their TURs. Obviously, Goku already has it. Vegeta should be getting it with this one. But yeah, this looks like where they want to conclude off of Daima. I mean, what better time really, because Daima just ended. So this is probably where they're going to go ahead and just kind of close the book on Daima momentarily while we get into some other stuff, maybe some things that are a little bit different. But yeah, this is right here what I expected for Golden Week, but we're getting it so early, so it's nice to see. So this is going to be the banner for the 10th year anniversary campaign EX part. Let's just go ahead and look at the Vegeta. So big Vegeta right here, Super Saiyan 3. Okay, so he's going to be Transformation Boost or Gifted Warriors. Category leaders, so category E plus 3, HP 200%, gotta love that, right? 200% HP. Second defense 170, so he is a 250, 220, 220 lead. Not just a 220 lead all around, 250, 220, 220. So he's going to give an additional attack and defense of 50% to Power Beyond Saiyan category units. That is a really, 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 really nice plus 50% right there. Obviously, he's a transformation boost lead. It covers a wide array of cards, and it's a ridiculous amount of cards. Just like Power Beyond Super Saiyan covers a ridiculous amount of cards, and there's a lot of splashback between those two. This is going to be a pretty solid leader skill. Let's just go ahead and just drop down a little bit. His links are pretty much what you would expect from a Vegeta slash Super Saiyan 3. You have the General, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Royal Lineage from Vegeta, Warrior Race is another big one for Vegeta, and then Limit Breaking Form is a Super Saiyan 3 link. So, right here, so he's going to have an entrance animation. So, upon the entry turn, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate is 20%. Nice. And then for Season Enemy Super Attack. For Seeing an Enemy Super Attack is pretty dang big. Unfortunately, it's only for one turn, but that does give you a little bit of leeway. How I'm probably going to be running this card is I'm going to put this guy obviously in slot 1, right? What do you call it? With the big damage reduction that he's got. And then that for Seeing Enemy Super Attack, we're going to use it to guard the first rotation of cards that we have. You know, you can arrange your orders in the way that you'd like. Use it to guard the first rotation. And then you can go ahead and kind of ease yourself into something like a Gogeta transformation for the tech, LR, Easy A Super Gogeta. Once you get that transformation, then you get multiple turn for Seize Enemy Super Attacks, and it becomes just significantly easier to navigate around some of these more difficult bosses. So yeah, it's a pretty nice way of looking at how you're going to use these cards. Is play around the aspect that we have the Scouter for the first turn. So we're essentially, I mean, unless something really bad happens, we're in a good position to get our to pretty much like ease our way into the turn 3, turn 4. And once we're in the turn 3, turn 4, it's really where we could start looking at making some plays. Because once you get past that turn 3 to about turn 6, then you're entering, in my opinion, what would be end game, which is when you start getting all of your transformations and stuff, like they're already out and they're ready to go. And from that point, I believe like the game is essentially over. You've won if you can get to that point. So this guy already right off the back is ready for it in his entrance animation. You go down to his basic effects, damage reduction rate of 50, and then key plus 3 attack and defense 200%. It's just a flat right there. So he's always going to have 50% DR. He's going to have 70 for the first turn, for Seeing Enemy Super Attack for the first turn, and then, of course, as the first attacker, plus 20. So that means if you keep him in the first slot, turn 1, 90% DR, I mean, he's essentially not going to get touched. I mean, we've seen cards get touched with 90% DR. Let's just keep looking on. Let's see if he has some guard. So as the first or second attacker, okay, good. So there's a splash over here, right? With the attack and chance of performing a critical hit 30%. And then when attacking 200, which is good, a multiplicative when attacking. And then when receiving an attack defense 200, good when receiving, not after receiving. So that's really good right there. He's going to get it when he's getting hit. And then after receiving an attack, launches additional super, which is good because he's in the first slot. And then after receiving a super attack, launches an additional super attack. So that's kind of like a slap on. You should see that more. However, this guy is locked into slot 1. You don't want to put him anywhere really else other than slot 1. So I think that's a slap on part of the passive because yes, you can see the super attack with your scouter, but that doesn't mean the super attack's always going to be in the first slot. You're always going to want this guy in the first slot. Unless it's like a really, really weak intelligence boss, a purple boss, you could just kind of get away with throwing him in the second slot and then just, super attacking and then just him tanking it through his raw damage reduction on turn 1. I can see that happening. But for the most part, guys locked in the slot 1, you might not see that as much as you think you will. So after this, we're going to go ahead and drop to active scale Gallic Gun. Can be activated after performing 5 more super attacks. Attack 33% for 1 turn. Okay. We don't... Okay, so super attack should be coming up. These are all of his categories down here. Full power successors, bond apparent, worthy rivals. Okay, the worthy rivals is obviously just the Vegeta one. Super Saiyan 3 is nice. Power Beyond Super Saiyan is really good. Dragon Ball Seekers is really good because Dragon Ball Seekers category is not very, very great, but the DAIMA squads are going to make that significantly better. Time Travelers. Okay, so I guess they just count this as time travel. Are we getting a hint? Is DAIMA just time travel? Like, what is going on right here? He has the same time travels category as the Ain't Goku one that we thought was a mistake. We thought the Ain't Goku was supposed to have bond of friendship, and they just mistakenly put time travelers. But I mean, it looks like they're doubling down right here with this Vegeta. So I guess that Ain't Goku is not a mistake. They are both on time travelers. Let's just go ahead and skip forward. Raise attack and defense by 33% for 3 turns and causes immense damage to enemy. Okay. For 3 turns. Raises allies defense by 33% for 1 turn is good. He has the DAIMA Goku super support. DAIMA Goku will give people attack. This has to give people defense. So that makes him really, really good. I would say floaters, but I mean with this Vegeta, he's not really a floater. Like if you want to use him properly, you're not really gonna be floating him. And that's it. That's the Vegeta. But yeah, that's it right there. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the easy A's. So Super Saiyan Goku GT is gonna get it easy. Oh wait, why is this? That's way too small. Hold up. Where is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring these guys up and then we'll just translate them to English. Okay. So this will be a little bit easier for us to actually do. Alright, so as you saw, Super Saiyan 2 Goku GT, or Super Saiyan Goku GT and Super Saiyan Vegeta GT are both getting their easy A's, which is what we kind of expected. 170 GT Hero, Goku's family. That's it, just flat, boom. Attack defense increase significantly for 1 turn, deals damage, and oh yeah, and then drops his defense. So 50% attack, 50% defense, drops defense, oh, massively, by 80%, okay. And then attack and defense, 250. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer, of course. When attacking with a cumulator of 12 for each orb required, he's going to nuke attack 30%, defense 20%, critical rate 10%. Really good. 3 or more orbs, super effective against all types. 5 or more key. Additional super move. For each ally, other than the user who is in the GT Heroes, grade 8 power, which is really good to see an additional category with the highest body count. Participating in attack defense 77%, damage reduction 20%. Crits guaranteed. Yeah. Special move activation or when active skills activated. Temporarily attack 350% and then crit guaranteed. Performing 4 more super attacks. Okay, only 4. He gets 2. We can get 3 for that. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna be launching all that many. 5 orbs. You're gonna get that additional special, which is a super attack. Oh, I see. This is where I got cut off. For 1 turn from appearance, additional super attack activation when active skills. Oh, that's you get it turn 1. Might be able to well, you can't get it turn 1, but like next turn. Okay, Fritz. Yeah, he's gonna be doing some big deeps. And of course, he's a nuke. He's a nuking character as well. I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, you get a little bit of damage reduction right here. Yeah, for each ally other than the user who's GT heroes. I mean, that's 20%. You're gonna get 2 if you have 2 grade 8 power, 2 GT heroes, so that's 40%, and then 144, 154 defense. If they're both GTs or giant 8 power. I mean, that's pretty dang good. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go for the Vegeta. Same thing, GT hero, Vegeta. So we have like a defense. Yeah, it's the same thing, the same super attack buff pretty much. And then we have 250 base, obviously Rainbow Orb Changer, which is really good. We like to see that in these days in Dokkan. Let me just make sure I have. Yep, okay. My bad, doing some link leveling. Let's go. Yep, Rainbow Orb Changing. More key for each acquired. Attack 20, defense 30, damage reduction rate of 3%. Oh, okay. A little bit of damage reduction right there for each key orb acquired. Okay. Was that critical is for this guy. Okay, yeah, so this guy's gonna be doing way more damage. So it's gonna be just how they kept the integrity of the kits. This guy's more tanky, the other one does more damage. Guards all attacks. Oh, 3 or more key spears. Guards all attacks. Okay. 5 or more key spears activates additional super for each ally other than the user in the GT hero category. Attack 70. Oh. Okay. So this guy builds up defenses. His defense is just having them on the, or just having these cards, GT heroes, grade 8 power, on the squad with them. Like, obviously, he's still going to get defense from key and stuff like that, but yeah, this guy's going to just be permanently just building up defense right here. His attack is going to be from having people on the squad. So he has attack right off the bat, builds up defense. This guy has defense off the bat and builds up attack. And then for 1 additional super attack, when active skill is activated, just attack 350%. That's it. Yeah, so this is going to be relatively easy to get after 4 more supers. Massive raise the attack and causes. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty solid chunk of attack right here. Okay, I mean, I think they're just good, right? There's nothing too crazy. They're just good. Rid of that. We have this right here. Super easy A for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. This is another thing that we predicted a while back. It's here. Let's get it. It's expecting it for Golden Week, but yeah, it's whatever. It's right here. So basic effects: keep +3 attack and defense 200%. Super attacks always remain the same, so that's 50% chance to stun. Just want to go ahead and just run through, if you guys haven't seen this card, what people are used to seeing him do. A lot of damage reduction for a certain amount of turns. So let's dive back in to the actual passive skill. When attacking with key 12 or more, attack 200, defense 100. Nice. Multiplicative attack, multiplicative defense for 10 turns from appearance, defense. Oh, only 10? I say only 10 like the map isn't going to be done by that. But there's a lot of bosses in the game that have like crazy HP thresholds. If I'm going to be 100%, if they made this for 412 turns from appearance, I think we'd be in business. 10 turns, he could get caught. I've seen some runs where it goes to like the 11th turn. So yeah, he just keep that in mind. 10 turns. You know, you can't make a card too good, right? Let's just see what else he's got going on. So boom, we get some extra defense as well. High chance of a crit, damage reduction of 80. That's the sweet spot, guys. If you want to know, Kazi, how much damage reduction to where like I don't really need to worry about having guard or not, 80. 80. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. From 11 turn from appearance, damage reduction rate of 50. Yeah, that ain't none. Target state when attacking, attack 200%, crit guaranteed when there's a super. Huh? Okay, okay. Super. Oh, wait, no. When attacking, crit guaranteed. When there's a super enemy, additional attack guaranteed, and high chance of a special move activation when there is a extreme. Oh, when there's a super enemy, additional attack guaranteed, not a super attack. You have a 50% chance of a super move launching when there is an extreme enemy. Oh, no. I'm reading this wrong. Sorry, it's translated a little bit funny. When there's a super enemy, additional attack guaranteed, and high chance of a super attack move. Okay, so that's you get an attack when you fight a super guy, and then from that attack you have a 50% chance if it's a super or not. And then when there's an extreme enemy, you just throw a super attack. Okay. Does that do anything really? No, not really. I mean, he's just a mega tank. I mean, obviously they didn't give him guard or nothing like that. He has enough damage reduction innately in his kit. Okay, I mean he's just good. Like I said, you can get caught 10 turns. You can definitely get caught. But yeah, I mean he's just good. We have an animated wallpaper coming in right here. For the animated wallpapers, I think this is the first of the bunch right here. So I'm probably gonna be rocking this one. It's just how it is, right? Like, see shiny new wallpaper, want to rock it. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much gonna be it right there. Want to hop into one more thing that we have, which is the challenge the limits festival battles. You can get 25 stones by clearing up to round 25 of 50. The second half of the event will be the hardest in Dokkan battle history. Only a handful of the most skilled players will be able to clear all rounds. Yeah, self-proclaimed new hardest content in the game. As you can see down here, it says starting on the 12th of March 2025. Event duration and content may change without notice. Okay, it's gonna be here right there. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much gonna be it for the video, guys. What do I say? Where is he? Where is he? Big man, where are you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What do I say? Like, get excited, get excited, right? I mean, like this is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. The ultimate Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. My only issue with this is, yeah, let me pull him back up. My only issue with this card is I don't like the slot 1 restrictions. I really don't. If it was just 50%, what do you call it? If it was 70% DR base, and then in like the first or second slot he got something like guard, then I'd be like, okay, we're cooking. But yeah, he doesn't have guard. Yes, he gets stats, right? He gets stats. My only issue is I'm not seeing a lot of ways for his like starter turn defense to look too good. Which is a little bit troublesome because that's kind of like the basis that you go off of. Obviously, he gets a ton of stats when the actual turn begins. But yeah, it's a good telltale sign if a unit's going to be good defensively, if they have solid starter turn defense. With a lot of these multiplicative buffs on top of it. Big example would be like the 70 or Easy Ace, right? They have ridiculous amounts of stacking to start a turn. I'm gonna have to see this guy's turn 3. I think that's gonna be the best one. His turn 3, the turn right after his first volley of supers. I can 1,000 like let's say optimal run, right? You get a super attack that you throw. You get, after receiving attack, you throw a super attack, and then after receiving a super attack, you throw another one. So you get 3 right there, and then the 4th one's gonna be the hidden potential. Optimal run, 4 stacks. Attacking defense of what was it, 33%? 33% for 3 turns. So optimal run would be 4 super attacks. Yes, the stars kind of have to align, but with this unit, it's not like, oh, I only have him at 55%, he's gonna be garbage. Not necessarily. You have the guaranteed additional super attacks inbuilt in the kit, and he's a physical unit, which means innately he will have additional. So how the hidden potential works is every single time this guy procs an attack, it rolls the hidden potential system for a normal and then of course a super attack. But if you hit it, if you hit the hidden potential in any one of those rolls, you'll get it at the end of the volley. It's just a coin flip on whether or not it's a super attack or normal. So best turn that you're probably going to see like very, very confidently, or like I'd say the average turn very, very confidently you're going to see is about 2 super attacks. It's going to be the one that you throw and then the one that you get after receiving an attack. I don't foresee people like shitting out 3 every single turn, right? But the cool thing is that even if you are not a lucky individual, we have the scouter. We can purposefully throw this guy in front of a super attack, and just receiving an attack isn't exactly very, very difficult to actually get done, especially when you're working with a slot 1 unit like this guy. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. A little bit... Nah, I'm very surprised. I really can't believe we're getting a banner for the EX fight. Very, very excited. If you guys are wondering when this is going to be out, where's the schedule for this? No, where's my schedule? Here we go. Oh wait, hold up. These are the EZAs. Don't get confused. The EZAs are coming out on the 5th of March at night, 11 p.m. CST. So it's going to be in about 3 days from now. The actual banner units, sorry, is the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. He's coming out tomorrow. So I'm recording this at midnight of the 3rd of March. So he's going to be coming at literally midnight, what do you call it, on the 4th of March. So roughly 24 hours from now, CST. So 11 p.m. CST, what is that? That's like midnight EST. PST is like 9 o'clock, I think, or something like that. Just go ahead and take this 11 p.m. CST, throw it into a time zone calculator for the time zone you're in, and you'll be able to see exactly when he's coming out. But yeah, guys, get excited. I know a lot of people are kind of starving for stones right now. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know, like, hey, is it a must summon Kazi? No, it's not. He's, in my opinion, from what I saw on just the kit, I don't think he's worth you dropping more than, I'd say, the pity. I believe, yeah, right here. After performing the multi-summon, you are guaranteed to recruit 1 featured SSR character in the next multi up to 7 rounds. Pity summon. Pity summoning, I believe, it depends. So, if they give us discounts for the pity, it's going to be roughly like 300, 350 stones. Get this, or no, sorry. It's going to be roughly like, what was it? Like 280, something like that, stones. But if it's just like flat, what do you call it? If it's just flat, discounts right here, just for the pity, after the after performing 2 multis up to 7. So what is that? That's 2 multis. And then on the 3rd one, you're guaranteed the featured SSR, right? I don't imagine we get a free one. The only issue I'm pretty sure we don't get a free one on the 4th. 3rd one will hit, guaranteed feature. It looks like it's just these guys. I mean, like, I would cut you guys off at roughly like 300 stones. I think 300 stones and you pull this guy is going to be roughly on average. I mean, there's just no featured from what I'm seeing right here. So it's just a 1 out of 3 every single time you spend 150 stones. I think you could drop 300 stones and be completely fine. My only issue is that obviously we have Sand Day and Golden Week and all that stuff coming up. Next banner is more than likely going to be skippable. Let's just keep it 100 with you guys. But please, 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 don't go too deep for this Vegeta. He's not worth, I'd say, more than like... So you get this up to 7 rounds. If you run the whole 7-round gauntlet, that's a lot of stones for one. I'd say the chances that you get him are so high that at that point you're probably going to be getting dupes. Just because there's no features on this banner, right? So it just makes it easier to get. This banner is kind of constructed for people to get it. You know, they kind of want a lot of people to get this EX banner. That's also probably why I think that they held back a little bit on this Vegeta, because I can still kind of see DAIMA Golden Week coming in with, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku from DAIMA, and then Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta from DAIMA. I could definitely still see that coming in. And who knows, maybe that Vegeta will make this Vegeta a little bit better. Maybe he'll give him some extra damage reduction and stuff. But lastly, I want to go ahead and just talk about this guy. He's MVP. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? This guy right here. Power Beyond Saiyans, big supporter. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Power Beyond Saiyans are giant A power category, allies defense 70 and damage reduction 10%. He's gonna be this Vegeta's best friend. 1000%. He's gonna be the new Vegeta's best friend. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Best of luck in your summons.